we'll be reacting to Of Ted. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but thank you for reacting to my first ever music video. I am very happy that you reacted to it and liked it. I will not be including her reaction here because I want you guys to go to her video and see for yourself, okay? Here we go.
And if the street artist is in reference to someone I do not know,
I didn't want to reference anyone since it is a rap battle and they will be roasting each other, and I don't want to roast a random person.
cinematography is a good example, such as if I want a camera to do something, I might say orbit, and orbit means a specific thing in cinematography, and by saying these very specific terms, I can make certain things happen better. Those traditionally trained artists in cinematography, art, or whatever, have that advantage, and they know how to express what they want to happen better. For us, a lot of times we might have to look for the words.
Yeah, it is very. When I was getting started, I had to look up how to do the angle thing, especially since I really like the Sky Bros videos. He does a lot of low camera angle moving upward and then panning, arcing left, arcing right, and something like that. When I was trying to learn how Sky Bros did the camera angles he does in a lot of his videos, it felt like I was trying to learn. It felt like I was trying to learn how to be a director, because you're gonna find out what do they call this angle, what do they call this camera movement, what do they call this like that type of lens. You can even prompt the AI to use a specific type of lens.
Or do what some people say is prompt a prompt, where you describe what you want to happen, and then the AI will say, oh, you probably mean this word.
Oh yeah, I don't really do a prompt to prompt because I like to know what is in the prompt. Like, I wanna understand it completely, because if the AI hallucinates, normally it is within the prompt, and then if I don't completely understand the prompt, I have more trouble diagnosing what happened or what went wrong, because if I didn't build the whole prompt myself. If I could, I'd be commissioning artists to do the start frames for AI, because it really helped a lot.
And speaking of relevance, one of the things that's been happening is, like, for example, especially in the commissioning world, is people pay like $300 or $400 for a commission of an image and literally wait 2 months with no communication, and then they'll deliver something and it's not what they want. And then it's like, hey, this isn't my way, can you fix it to be like this? Oh, you'll have to pay another $200 for that. So why would I want to do that? Well, I could go through that exact same struggle with AI. AI would be just like commissioning artists to do it, except for...
But I keep hearing this horror story where the artist doesn't run off with the money, or they would give you something. Yeah, like what she said. They would give you something and it is not what you like, but they don't want to remake it, the whole thing. But with AI, you can just say, okay, I don't like this part, and then you can just edit it out.
I can tell the machine, and if the machine doesn't do it right, maybe I just didn't give enough information. And I can feed it that much more information. I can feed it 4,000 characters, and even then, that may not be enough to get the image I want.
Speaking of 4,000 characters, I don't know if you're gonna see this or not, but Kane, you're crazy. How do you prompt it that well without using a reference? Like, how?
And speaking of borrowing art, go to any convention and tell me how much stolen art is out there. I promise you it's probably about 90% of the art that is out there is not original characters, but it is something from, oh, I like this character in anime, I'm going to take it and put it on my own art and sell it. I'm going to take Freerin and put it as them as a person in the office and sell it. That's stolen art right there.
Oh my god. You know, I never thought of that. I've been in conventions before. That is 100% true. Like, especially those copyrighted material with like the most popular character of the season. Why aren't they complaining? Why? Why only in AI?
That, and in fact, that is more stolen art than what AI does, where it's taking characteristics and putting out there. And the other thing is, many AI artists, we're using original characters like Tako here. We are not putting Dragon Ball Z or Freerin and saying, all right, this is a character I'm going to use a story with. AI mass production. That's not art. So for with, and give me an example. I literally sit here seeing videos on YouTube where it's an AI who talked over a prompt of a video, and in that video, guess what? It got caught by another AI, which reproduced a video and it put talking prompt. And I had one that was so bad, it literally was like 6 AI video prompts talking over each other, and you couldn't even hear what was going on in the background. It was just so much mumble jumble voices, and every AI artist is against that.
Very true, and I totally agree that those are not art.
And never felt the struggle making art that stands. I promise you, AI artists have definitely felt that struggle to get the style just right, to stop the artifacting in certain spots, to make the vision pop, to make it to have this vision of a character, and just after spending hours, it's still not being right.
Very true. And back when I was getting started, it took me about 12 hours just to get this character correct. And the problem with AI is it can give you something if you don't have anything specific in mind, like a specific character or anything. If you just like want a random anime girl, it can give it to you really well. The problem is, if you have a specific anime girl in your brain and you want to get it out, you're gonna have a very difficult time to get it out. And that is where the difficulty comes in.
Because again, some of the trick is knowing the right words, and even then, we'll even go down into looking at the hex code of colors to make sure we get the accurate depiction of the character that we're trying to do.
Just like I had to with this avatar right here. It took me about 12 hours just to make that, because I don't think most AI back in that time when I got started have enough training data for tentacle holding something, and since I was just getting started, I didn't know how to prompt. I was very new at AI and I didn't know how to prompt, so that made it worse.
On another note, I'd like to say hello, Mr. Creamy Mandara.
Yes, and you're gonna see a lot of reference to Sky Bros and Leaflet and even Powder. Leaflet and Sky Bros are actually the 2 people who got me started on AI. I saw Leaflet's video on the one he made with Asmongold, put them in a box, and then YouTube recommended me a Sky Bro Cream of the Slop. That was so good. When I saw that video, I was like, wow, you can make this with AI. And then I wanted to make AI videos.
Because the art itself is much easier, it allows us to now move into the next step, which is video. The thing is AI has opened the door for us when we didn't have, and not just us, but for them too. They just have to embrace it and use it and learn from it. And the great thing is they have the leg up. They have the knowledge.
Very true. It would help them a lot. Can you imagine if you're a mangaka or a webtoon anime creator? You can make your own anime now. You can just feed your manga panel or manhwa panel, and then Dance would understand that and make it a video. And it would even do the voiceover for you.
This lyric right here. Okay. Infinite output, zero effort, maximal spam. No AI or side no supports that. That being said, we have a vision and we put a lot of stuff. We're not just say, hey, make cool thing. That's not the way we work. We have a vision, we work hard to put out that vision, and now the closest thing you could say that we might do to that is, so it's like, hey, check out how I made my character look great. Here's what I use, so now you can do it and make your character look great in the same way. A good example of that is the Eva prompts, for example.
I really like doing the Ava prompt of the day. It is very fun because most of the day he would make a prompt specifically to randomize it. And it is very fun because you'll never know what you're gonna get. If you make AI, I recommend doing it.
The romantic side, you have a struggle like us. Like, we struggle. We just don't struggle.
I think we just struggle in a different way. Just like an artist who use a pen and paper have a different struggle. Or someone that uses paint to make art, they have a different problem.
Souls and the collaboration, and then human plus machine synergy. Right there is where something about that flow just doesn't quite sound right to me. I apologize, I just can't. I'm just not knowledgeable enough on it, so.
Generic faces, uncanny eyes, that AI looks so fake, no unique voice, just the average of everything you take.
Now, I will say the unique voice. Suno is getting better about this, about adding more better voices. However, if you want, right now at 5.5 of Suno, they are currently using their best voice prompts. But I think if you go back a version, it has a lot more unique voice types.
I don't know if you knew this, but Rock made 100% of the lyrics. I just did a prompt thing on how he would make it and gave him the data on like what he would look at and add in the music.
Emotion, no connection. I mean, how many times have we felt sad? Heck, even today we felt emotion on one of the songs. There's definitely emotion in AI. Especially if it's being put there. In the same way, if you just draw maybe some just image with nothing happening in a scene, there's gonna be no emotion on it. But if you illustrate a story, you can add that emotion. And again, that's up to the AI artist to direct the vision.
I don't know if you've heard of this, but even AI slap can have emotion. I don't know if you've heard of the AI content called Fruit Island. It is very emotional and filled with drama.
Can we get another Sky reference? We've had a couple of Sky references now.
Yes, we will have a lot of Skybro reference because I showed my sister Skybro content and he said, "Why don't you make one?" This is what happened.
Again, another Skybro reference.
Yes, another one because it is the inspiration of this music video. I kinda don't want him to see this because I don't think it's that good and there's a lot of mistake, especially in this part. When I was talking to my sister and I keep talking about how impressive the video is of Skybros because if you actually tried using AI, you'll understand how difficult it is to make AI do the things he does in the music video.
Echo of every tech innovation. This is something the photograph went through. Oh, all you do is push a button. That's not art. It's just a copy of something. Or then the other, and this one even more so, which is even more closely related to AI, is Photoshop. Photoshop uses digital tools to help use things like blending and such. There's so and layers, and there's so many different tools that Photoshop can do, which is absolutely amazing. But if you tell imagine if we told businesses, hey businesses, you can't use Photoshop or Blender. The digital tools aren't real art. You need to do pure 2D animation. Yeah, they would laugh at you. And that's where AI is going. AI is still in its infancy, and it's only, it's only going to get better. And
Oh, very true. Very true.
what, about 4 months that I have been reacting to AI, the amount of development in 4 months is exponential. What the best of what was available 4 months ago would be considered average today.
What's crazy about AI is they're upgrading very quickly, like extremely quickly. Like just wait a few months and then there's gonna be another big thing coming out.
Thank you for watching.